Tonight on Treasure Hunt, we're down under on the island of Tasmania, or Tassie as it's known to the locals, home to these little guys, the Tasmanian devils. Now, it might look cute to you, but you don't want to get your fingers anywhere near that mouth. 19 national parks in Tasmania where you'll find these guys, so stay tuned for more devilish action.
Hello and welcome to Treasure Hunt, the show where our two contestants have to wrestle with 5 cryptic clues. If they get them all right, they win £2,000. Now today, Susie is in Hobart, Tasmania. Quite a lucky devil, isn't she? Well, Hobart is Australia's second oldest city and its southernmost capital. With the River Derwent on one side and the imposing Mount Wellington on the other, Hobart is a laid-back harbour city, steeped in colonial heritage and blessed with a charming natural beauty. And charmed indeed am I to meet today's two contestants, ready and eager to get stuck into the first of our clues. They are Janet and Steve Wigley. Hello to you both. Now, what do you do for a living, Janet?
Well, I'm a housewife at the moment. I'm trained as a librarian, but at the moment I look after our children.
And Steve, what do you do?
I'm a primary school head teacher.
Ooh.
And I'm still upright.
Now, how did you meet? It's something to do with travel, isn't it?
Yeah, we both did languages at university and college, and we met on our year abroad in Strasbourg in France.
And if you won the big prize here tonight, would you put some of that money towards travel, Janet?
Well, we might do, yeah. We might go on holiday with the children, I expect.
But don't tell them.
I'm afraid they'll hear. And Janet, I know you've been somewhere exotic. You spent some of the summer in a tent in Shepton Mallet.
Oh, yes, that was very exciting, yes. Bearing in mind we live in Trowbridge, which is only how many miles?
Half an hour away.
Yes.
Well, listen, Janet, as you were saying, you're a librarian. We've got 1 or 2 books here that might help you along the way with the clues here today. The Chambers Dictionary, the obvious there, Guide to Films, things like that. Remember, you've got 40 minutes in all to crack the 5 clues, so you've got to work pretty quickly. Behind you are the more specific books. There's ones about Australia, and below there are some leaflets, some tourist leaflets about some of the sites we may or may not be visiting today. And last but not least, there's a CD-ROM, a computer there with a CD-ROM on it to help you out should you get stuck with any of the clues. OK, then. Susie's keen to get started, standing by for our instructions, so let's find out exactly where she is in Hobart. So, Susie, where is it?
I'm standing on Mount Nelson at the moment, just south of Hobart, so I'm looking north towards Hobart. There you are, the town there behind me.
Let's just switch our map light on here and try and find it, shall we?
OK, let me tell you a few things about Hobart then while you're doing that. Of course, it's the birthplace to the legendary Errol Flynn, and it's the finishing line to the Sydney to Hobart yacht race. And apparently in 1912, when Amundsen finished his epic journey to the South Pole, he came here to Hobart to get a bath and somewhere to stay. But he was so dirty and smelly, they thought he was a beggar and they turned him away. What are you going to do to get a hotel room round here? Well, fortunately, Dermot, we got one last night, so we're raring to go. Have you got that clue?
Let's
get on with it.
Start the clock, and here's clue number 1. Near 2 shades of brown, find Captain Tempest's underwater girl. On a Time Lord's vessel, make a beeline for a bowline. Near 2 shades of brown, find Captain Tempest's underwater girl. On a Time Lord's vessel, make a beeline for a bowline. Janet, Steve, first thoughts?
Well, Captain Tempest's underwater girl is Marina, isn't it?
Yeah.
Marina, Aquamarina.
You sing that again. Did you do the theme tune?
Right, 2 shades
I think it also, in the theme tune, was anything can happen in the next half hour, which
yes,
is absolutely true about
Let's jump in the heli
2 shades of brown.
No.
See which way they want us to go.
It's beach brown.
Right.
Beach could be right, could be Nutgrove Beach.
And then we need a marina.
Near 2 shades of brown, find Captain Tempest's underwater girl.
It's higher than normal, isn't it?
We do need some form of marina, so we need to
tell Susie. Susie, I think we've made some progress already.
OK, yes, which way?
Towards the water.
There's not much of that, Steve.
You are on an island. Could we go east?
East.
northeast towards Nutgrove Beach to begin with.
Yeah, it could be nut and sand.
Because we think nut and beach are both 2 shades of brown.
Nut Beach.
Nutgrove Beach.
Nutgrove,
sorry.
Susie.
Nutgrove Beach, right.
Nutgrove Beach. Okay, find Captain Tempest underwater girl. So maybe we need to. Can you see if there's a
we're on our way,
leaflet
we're just
for
taking off.
Nutgrove Beach? See if there's a marina there.
Find a marina. Where is it, Steve?
that?
Oh, I see. Just there. Yeah,
Nutgrove
got
Beach.
it. Got
North
it.
east.
Okay. Shouldn't be too far.
Of course, we may be totally wrong, but you never
Soundman
know.
is Simon today, and our cameraman is the lovely guy, as always.
Yacht Club.
And our pilot
Clubs.
is called David.
Time Lord's
and he's
vessel
from,
make a beeline
Tasmania,
for a
right
bowline.
here.
Time Lord's vessel.
TARDIS.
You're a bit of a Doctor Who fan, aren't you? I know that.
Yeah, it's a good clue, isn't it?
Well, right up your street. Well, how's that going to fit in?
Could be a police box.
We had to see quite a lot of Hobart
Right,
and surrounding areas.
Instead, making a beeline for a
And,
bowline, we've got to look for
Tasmania itself
a knot
is
somewhere.
just a little bit smaller
Isn't it?
than
The
Ireland,
bowline.
a bit bigger
Yeah.
than Sri Lanka.
So it should be possibly on a boat.
Let's see how they're getting on in the studio, see what they've got.
Susie, we're doing quite well here. I'll get Steve to fill you in.
Right, I'll have a look in here.
Tell me all.
Steve, tell what
We're
Susie what
heading
you're thinking.
towards Nutgrove Beach, we believe, and we're trying to find out if there's a marina there.
Yeah.
Then we think we probably need to find some. Well, we're not sure yet. We'll have to wait till we get there. But we've got to look for a Time Lord's vessel, so it may well be a police box. I don't know if they do
police box?
Well, I don't know if they
Like
do
a
police
TARDIS?
boxes in. Yeah, like a TARDIS. I don't know if they do them in that country.
Doctor Who's TARDIS, yes.
But that's guesswork, really.
Well, that sounds quite good to me.
Okay. Thank you very
What's
much.
The Captain Tempest's underwater girl.
Well, that's Marina.
That's a marina.
That's just a.
we
Oh,
think.
yes, of course it is.
Aquamarina.
Yes.
I'm not going to sing again.
Absolutely. So I need to go to.
Go
I
to.
need to
Are we happy
the
with
beach.
Nutgrove
Well, it
Beach?
could be
Are we
nuts
happy with
and
Nutgrove? Yeah.
sandy.
That
It
sounds
could
Yeah,
be.
Sandy and Bay.
Sandy.
Yeah. Oh, Sandy
Bay.
Bay.
Bay, a bay horse.
Bay's brown, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, it's near.
And-
isn't
Yeah.
it?
And
Oh, and there is a
and
marina.
fitting
Oh,
the
yeah,
bill here
okay,
is a- right.
Yeah.
Change,
Dermot.
change of
Change
direction,
direction.
Susie.
Susie,
Yeah.
could we?
Steve?
Yeah. Could
There's
we?
not a marina there.
No. Could we go north then to Sandy Bay?
Sandy Bay then.
And in Sandy Bay, there's something called the RYCT
Yacht Club of
Royal
Tasmania.
Yacht Club of Tasmania Marina.
And you've got a
the-
leaflet,
You
you've
can
got
see
a leaflet there,
that.
Janet, have you?
Yeah.
It's at the north end of. It's at the north end of Sandy Bay.
The north end of Sandy Bay, please. As close as we can get. Then do you want me to
Janet,
land?
tell us a bit
See if we
about
can
this
get
marina.
there?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's a marina.
As soon as we get to the marina, shall I land as close as I can?
Yeah, land as close as you can to the marina, and
And then where do you want me to go?
then we want you.
Then you want me to find the
Then we
time
need this
the,
Time Lord's vessel.
TARDIS.
We need this Time Lord's vessel after that.
Okay. A beeline for a
Just looks
bowline.
like a.
Yes.
Well, a beeline for a bowline, right.
You have to go straight for some. I would imagine it's on some sort of ship, and it's
gotta be
a
something,
knot
hasn't it?
on a ship somewhere.
But that then doesn't really fit with the Time Lord's
No,
vessel, unless
there might be a.
There's lots of yachts in this harbour.
Unless there's a yacht called TARDIS.
That could be it.
Ah,
If there's anything.
good call, Steve. Yes, it could be that. We're just flying in now. I reckon we'll be landing in about,
Okay.
well, about 40 seconds.
See if there's a yacht that's bigger on the inside than on the outside.
What,
Oh,
like
thank
a girl's
you. It's so
handbag?
kind of
You
you
don't
to
know.
laugh.
You don't know till you get on it. Yes. Sorry, we were all stunned there, Steve.
All right, we're just coming in now. This is Sandy Bay area,
Okay.
Right.
as you can see. And to my left there, you've got the small marina. And we'll be landing where David can put us down
Yeah.
as soon as we can. And obviously we might have lost a little bit of time there waiting to...
Waiting to get to the right
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. I'm so sorry.
No,
This is the
don't worry.
history of the yacht club.
I'll
Oh,
do
right.
as
Been there
best I can
since,
do. I can't see any big
1880.
ships or anything. All I can see
1880, the Yacht Club was founded, right?
are
This
yachts.
this Sydney Hobart race that Susie was telling us
Unless,
about.
unless, is there a? Would there be a boat there for a doctor?
a boat there for a doctor.
Or would there be a medical boat or something?
I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Doctor Who?
Doctor Who, indeed.
I used to love Doctor Who.
Yeah, I still do. Sad but true.
It was so rubbish though, wasn't it? It was great. Right. Just landing. Give me 10 seconds and I'm going to be off.
Lovely.
Now, how
Still
many,
a bit stuck
how many
here.
boats are there, Susie? I mean, you can't get round every
no.
one.
No, there's hundreds. You need to get something more.
Okay.
We need to be more
we need to be more
specific here,
specific. Yeah.
Thanks, David.
So,
Let's wait for Simon to get
Time
out.
Lord's vessel make a
Okay.
beeline for a bowline.
Can you
Right,
see
what
anything
can
to
we
do
see?
with anything to do with the doctor?